welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, it's us again and we're back with the same outfits because you know the vibe.
I missed out on that shit.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And yes, it's us again, but we're still in the same clothes because you know the vibe. Now we have added sub what abantu abanyakho important abantu abachintshwayo abantu abahlala benchini
I'm a super striker.
bench seat.
I'm a super sub.
Anywho, on our right we have Usipho Kuhle. We have Usipho Kuhle, and on our left we have Uzano Kuhle. So you can just boys introduce yourselves. Tell us
My name is Sipho Kuhle Fraser. I'm a ShopRite manager. At the age of 25, bruh, I am the youngest manager within the region.
They ever had.
So they say,
That's
bruh,
what's up.
got the profile.
No, you'll see
You
how
can see me on what's that thing called? Instagram. Then
Yeah.
my name is Sipho Kuhle _ Fraser. Fraser with an S, not
Yeah.
a Z.
No,
no.
don't do that.
Ngiyadlala bafethu. Kamanam ne.
That's what we want. That's crazy.
Ngumzulu wasemakhaya.
Moving over to our left.
What's up, guys? The name is Zano Kuhle Khatebe, the one and only director at Kanisio Health SA. I'm a fitness instructor, sports massage, freaking therapist.
Yeah.
I am a conditioner. I do almost everything in that fitness, my man.
Yeah.
If you want me, holla. Boy, my handle is Zano Kuhle _ 10.
10 because number 10. That's a lot.
The original number 10.
Not too much.
Oh, wait.
Alright guys, now that the guys have introduced themselves, we are going to be talking about quarantining. Something we are not doing.
Right now.
We're
Right now.
quarantining, but
It's under 100. It's under 100.
So Mr.
That's the
President, so we're quarantining and we're just going to have a conversation about what we think the coronavirus really is and where it comes from and why it affects us so much and how it affects us. This is more current.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, how does this virus affect each and every one of us, and what do we really think we should do or our countries should do in trying to maybe mitigate the effect of it or keep them at a minimum as much as possible? Because, you know. All right, so we're gonna start off the conversation with what I was initially saying before we started thinking that we should maybe shoot this feature. So what I was saying before everybody was speaking was that I think what it is more of a trade war between China and America. And I'm saying this because of the history that they've had in the recent history. You know what I mean? When it comes to international political conflicts between two states. And having the US being a superpower or maybe the ball holder for the entire universal, economy and stuff like that. And then having China being the biggest distributor of things and them being such... they affect not only the social, but they affect the economic, they affect, so many structures break down because of their war. So I think what it is that the US president being Donald Trump is not trying to succeed and get into the vacuum of allowing China to bully him around. And him saying, no, we're going to close the borders, we're going to make everything within America, and we're going to make America great again. He's flexing because he's saying we have the workforce, we have the minerals, we've got the means of production. We don't really need China. And China sees that as a slap in the face because they're like, wait, hold up. We've been with you guys for so long. We've done so much for you guys, and now you're going to give us this, you're begging us that. So for me, I think where the root of the virus comes from and the internal wars or external wars they had with each other are now trickling down and affecting the whole world because we get things from the USA, we get things from China, and those are our biggest distributors. So for us, it's wait, what do you mean if your economies are breaking down, our economies are going to break down? But what's nice about you guys is that you guys can always get back to that later and be like, listen, yo, yeah, we had a minor hit. I think one of my colleagues was saying this week that you mustn't forget that in South Africa we're battling a war between Eskom, a war between that Eskom itself just hindering business service, and now having this virus being another factor, now having unemployment as a factor, having uneducation as illiteracy as a factor. We have so many factors that actually hinder us from getting to a point where China and America is. And for them, it's not going to be like, oh snap, we just had a coronavirus, that was a minor setback, like 5% lost, not a big deal, we go on. You know what I mean? They can always just make it up again. Yeah. But we can't get to that point because we're still trying to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very selfish war in itself, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's like, what war was really for the people and actually benefited the people? Because people died in retrospect, you know what I mean? So for me, I think it's more of a political issue than it is a social issue.
The thing is, I think there will always be a war between those two superpowers. As if from generation to generation has been passed down. It's going to be very hard to say, okay, there's peace between those two states. We'll always get the ripple effect, sadly so, at the bottom as a third world country. So in essence, it will just change spectrum. It may be not financial warfare or economic warfare. It may just switch up and be like, hey, yo, let's all be psychological. Like this great example now, what Trump is doing to China. He's calling it Kung Flu, dude. How freaking derogatory is that?
Very racist about it.
Yo, that's like a freaking kick to the balls. So,
and you know the Chinese don't like that.
I don't know.
No one likes that.
I know everyone is taking, everyone here, or since so far, is taking the whole political route and everything. I'm not into politics, guys. I mean, and that's bad when Zagantoni I live. You know,
just vibes.
Just vibes. You know, and maybe someone would be like, no brains, just vibes. I'm the girl.
There's always a one person in the comments.
That's why you are a teacher.
As long as you get the weaves from China. I am Zala.
And also it affects me a lot because like I was supposed to literally go to China. As everyone knows, I was supposed to go and work in China because being a teacher in South Africa is the pits. So, you know, but like I want to oh my god.
Dumbass.
I want to be like I don't know, I want to speak about it from a perspective of a normal South African who's not really as clued up. Like I get what you guys are saying and it makes so much sense. But most of us are not concerned with bayenzani. Do you understand? Most of us are just like, what do you mean I have to drink? I have to go buy my alcohol.
How else do the bottom find catharsis, bro?
You know, so my thing is just like, guys, I'm really concerned, really, my heart goes out to the South Africans who don't have the information that we need to have. Most of the information that I get, because I don't watch the news, right? And that's my choice. I can watch the news, but that's my choice. What about that girl who's probably in KZN, does not have Twitter, does not have Facebook, does not have TV. They just like, they just like, and that's where those people can be insensitive. We like literally, I myself can be insensitive about this virus. We are saying, not all of us.
That's privilege,
but like some of us,
yes,
that's privilege. Some of us are thinking, I'm a China. You know, it's just the Chinese. They just ate something or a bad soup. It's a white people thing. And guys, I'm just really worried because when it hits South Africa, or if it does, God willing,
Whoa! Hey, wait now. Fetch a knife, girl. Fetch a knife.
Like if we're sitting here, like it's gonna be tense, guys, because our government is like us. Our government is like us when we're chilling with our friends.
It's reactive.
Right now.
Like we react when there's
just
shit.
Just vibes.
Just vibes. And now you're telling us who never take anything seriously to take this seriously. Like social distancing is a thing out there, but we're like,
all we hear is just social.
Let me choose my friend.
Life is as usual. Like nothing heavy is happening.
The fact that there are people who need to commute. Not it's just vibes. The fact that there are people who need to commute to go to work.
Public transport.
Public transport, guys. It means that like, do you understand? You touch something
that someone definitely.
Do you understand? So I think from a normal South African, literally other people who are intellectuals will take that route of political understanding, the political background, guys, and I don't know who's fighting with who and what. I just know it's a dick measuring competition.
Who's the biggest one?
President up there, but really how it affects me, a normal 23-year-old who's in South Africa and really does not really know a lot. And guys, it's no shame to not be into politics and to not be clued up about current affairs. It's my preference. Fine, maybe I'm going to die. Can't just understand, you know. But all I'm saying is that if our government is serious, yes, it's we shout at each other on social media, but there's someone who doesn't have social media and thinks like us, who is not reminded. This is actually very serious. This is serious. Like, I only remember how really serious this thing is when I see other people on Twitter talk about it. Like, shit, guys, Sizofa, you know? But other people are just like, Z vibes. Like, if you go to my hood, I live in the township. My vibes.
What is Corona?
What is shutdown?
What is a ghost town? Guys, we had a whole community meeting. How ironic. A whole community.
We had the same thing in my country, so.
Right?
Really?
How ironic we are all here.
Exactly. We had a whole community meeting of more than 100 people.
More than 100.
We had thousands.
Complaining. This is the irony. Complaining with some church wants to have a gathering in my township. Because now we're complaining, we say we don't want Corona, but are we not 100 here? did you not, are we not over 100 and did you not go to work and touch something?
I think what I would, like, which is something I said outside, the thing of like access, like who even has healthcare, like how does that affect people who don't even have health insurance, and like even like right now we see the celebrities, the people who've been tested positive are people with money and wealth. It's like you can go without having any symptoms and check for the corona. When people like me or whoever who don't have any access to that facility, it's like we're going to die like flies.
But what's crazy about that?
She did just come from the US.
She did. But we're quarantining together.
Just to say, side note, a foot one.
He didn't know.
So guys, I might have the thing, but we move.
In what direction? Better not be mine. Stay here in boys, etc. I don't want you corona.
The celebrities, are you guys buying that?
That like Idris Elba has corona.
Because I'm just like, guys,
You
listen.
think it may be a paid ad?
That is a bit worse.
Yes, that is deep. Yes.
What?
Honestly,
I got the corona.
if
Want to know why I took?
the World Health Organization is not getting through to us.
Yeah.
As normal people.
Exactly.
For me, I have a crush on Idris Elba.
And you
And
know,
Idris Elba has
corona.
I must take it serious. Oh my god.
It's a huge con, bro.
It's unfortunate if it's true.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, Gulimos.
No cough, no sneeze, nothing. No cough, no sneeze.
Idris's wife was just here like, sorry baby.
I love it.
And other people are like,
I love the way you question.
yo, baby girl was here
You're
like,
in Edinburgh.
he's sick and I'm supporting him. And it's like,
That's actually another topic I want to touch
What?
on is intimacy during this time.
I saw they said you can have sex there. You
baby.
can have sex but no kissing.
Oh.
That's how it's transmitted.
That's how you
People
start
like
to
saliva
eat
and
those
everything.
But
You can
that's
have
how
sex,
you start
no kissing. But also apparently it's like in your feces. So if you're like into like what's it called? Yeah, anal or like rimming or
Don't
whatever.
make as if
Where
you
you put
I don't want to if you're into what is
exactly
called.
because apparently
What is it called? No, you don't need a reminder.
You know
You're
what it is.
doing it.
Sis.
You did it. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Sorry.
it's in your
Can
feces.
use your help,
so, like,
guys.
if you,
Follow.
like,
I'm sorry.
I apologize, mama.
Feces.
Sorry, mama.
Yeah, so like if you're apparently the virus also lives in your feces or whatever. So if you're like into like woman anal and type of things, you must basically stay away from that area. And also no kissing. You can do the deed.
But just don't kiss.
That's quite
I
important.
That's
have
demeaning
something against that
pathology
because
entirely.
sharp, we don't kiss, okay, cool. That the sex can still happen, sharp.
It can.
But what about it?
That's also. But you must also be a meter away. To the teeth, but be a meter
whole lot of interview season. Allow me Billy Mara.
This is when the wealthy
What question
invest in
ah.
those sex toys.
Sex
that-
toys
that
that you
that
can
like
touch.
where you can, your person is far, but
But you can be
Then
there
what
with them. Yeah.
we can't afford that.
We
It's
can't
all about
afford.
money. If you don't have money, you're
You
fine.
just basically
Another social market.
1, 5, 4.
It's the
To
test.
check
the
eight.
test.
It's 1.8 now.
1.
Hey,
For the test, yeah.
sorry guys,
Dog.
no.
That's another social
Exactly.
market.
So the rest, like people, like normal people, will die like flies.
Hey, but
Because where am I getting one
people
point
need to
something?
pay rent.
No, even if
Right.
come on, now we need to save up for what's coming because we don't even know if we're gonna have jobs at the end of the semester,
Right.
and we're gonna need money for rent.
Yeah,
so
because the
we can't
recession
be-
is coming, eh?
Fuck it. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get hit hard.
Everyone.
Hard.
I personally cannot wait to tell the tale of what this virus has done to me, and I think
Right.
that's-
Genuine.
like you guys, and Kosimpila and my boyfriend would actually tell you guys that I went through
The most.
Yeah.
because at some point I felt like, okay, it's happening in China, that's where I want to go, that's my plan. I resigned from work and I had like literally plans in place, and had it not been for this virus, like we would be
moving.
we wouldn't be here right
Yeah.
now.
I would be in school.
Exactly.
Literally, because I
Yeah.
came back
And
home.
You would
because-
chase back.
Yeah, we were kicked out of the country. Like literally, my school was like, we're shutting down. Everybody go home.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm here today. Like the semester's still
Exactly.
going on,
But
like,
you're at home.
it's done.
Yeah.
People
So we're just like, I don't know, like
My graduation is cancelled.
Yeah.
Bro, like what do you even mean? I've gone, guys.
The emotions are running down. The emotions are running down. Umakali.
I bought the dress already.
My leave,
No,
bruh.
when it comes to the preparation, I hadn't started. Ne? But that's because I've been holding back because of a few other things. But my graduation is literally supposed to be next month.
Literally.
Just yesterday, we got an email cancelling the graduation ceremony.
Cancel.
No, understand, it's not a postponement.
Exactly.
But you're not graduating.
Yeah.
and that's the
Honey,
that's
do you know how
The pain,
hard?
the struggle.
Do you know what I've gone through to get that
Yeah.
degree? Do you understand what it would have done to my psyche if I could wear that gown and walk past that
And are they
stage?
still giving
I
you
didn't
the-
need
the
to be there.
papers though?
No, we're getting our degree. Our degrees we're getting.
We have to.
We have to. No, it's not even
It's the
about
moment.
that.
Yeah.
It's the moment of I've worked hard, I've achieved something.
Yeah.
I want this to
Right.
be
Symbolic.
It's symbolic for me. Like I have to go through that
You're
process.
crossing
So
over.
for you to tell me, Uguti, no, sis, because of the corona, manje.
also
that
with
cancelled.
black families, graduations are
It's
such
a
a
big
thing.
deal,
Like,
Not everybody
I
Guys-
almost wanted to ask, why is it so important?
Do you know what the thing is? Do you know why? Do you know
welcome to
why?
the party.
No, man. No.
The party.
I feel like your success is your success, man.
But
Yeah.
listen, okay, let me just get back
But-
to this, ne? My success is definitely gonna be my success.
Yeah.
I've done it by myself, I've achieved it by myself.
Sure.
Or I've done it with the support of my
Support.
family. Ne?
Right.
And half the time for me, why I've been saying I wanna go to my graduation, is because one, between my both parents, none of them have walked across the stage. Yes, they have qualifications, but they've never had the ability to buy a gown. They couldn't afford to. They couldn't even afford to register for graduation,
Oh,
especially
well,
my
there's
mom.
It's a lineage thing, bro.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, like I'm starting a new culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
New
For my
cycle.
children, when they come in, they
Yeah.
need to be when they walk in from school from grade R, they must see that picture of me
The
with
grad
that
picture.
graduation.
Snap it up, yo.
They
No,
need to
that's
they
some
need
good
to
material,
know.
bro.
Okay, we work hard for what we get.
Right, because
You know what
for
I
me,
mean?
like my graduation was such like a sentimental
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
guys, even the outfit that I picked
Yeah, bro.
Was
for me was like significant. I sat there thinking to myself, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear?
Yeah.
And I literally went for a suit.
Yeah.
Because that's what
That's
I
what
would
you
make.
felt.
What would make me feel like a boss? bitch.
Yeah.
Because of the shit that I've survived.
Yeah,
You know,
get that
that's
degree.
precisely
to get that
it.
degree, guys, I
That's
went
precisely
through
What did I say about the word
big-
boss, bitch?
I heard.
Got it.
Exactly, that's the word. But like also for my mom has gone across the stage twice.
Yeah.
But it was the thing for my family, Guti.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could, the thing is, it was limited 4 guests.
Yeah, it's always
You
been
could have brought
If I could, I
everybody.
would
the
have
whole
brought
family.
my
The whole
friend,
family.
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
boyfriend,
Same.
like
Yeah.
people who
Same.
just been. I remember
Same.
calling my boyfriend saying, "I lost my laptop charger." Remember that day? He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Everything is falling apart."
Yeah.
Because you go through the
The
most,
most.
and the fact that people are deprived of that,
Exactly.
this virus,
Exactly.
like that's when you realize, guys,
It's
life
deep.
is serious.
It's deep.
Coming
And you know what I mean? Like even with you saying that, like, there are people who've actually been educated before now, and then you have from my mom's side all her siblings, bonke, like not even one of them have gotten a degree. My father's side, it's just recent, like literally last year, my aunt was graduating with her first degree. My cousin, who's my aunt's son, was the second one to graduate with his engineering degree. But that's like years apart.
The fact that you
know what I mean?
count.
For the mere fact there's only 2 people right now who've walked across that stage with a graduation gown.
And then Corona.
And then not even just that. Do you know the financial strain and struggle of university costs? And for the mere fact that at the end of it all, if you can't afford to pay and like settle your credit, you can't get your degree 1, you can't graduate 2. Now imagine all these years you've been paying.
And then this.
And then now, and not only just that, like for my parents who are a B-class citizen, who just work regular government jobs
to get you through that,
to get me through not only just varsity, there's a private university, and also feed into my craving to travel the world and see everything as it is.
It means a lot.
And then my parents still cough out money for plane tickets,
you know what it is,
insurance, school fees, food for me to eat. I'm in a different country altogether. Now there's like that economic divide. Now they send me 1,500 and I only get 500.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
You know,
and there's really nothing they can do. Anyways, so as I was saying, like it's frustrating because we've worked so hard. We've gone through the most when it comes to the financial side. We've gone through the most when it comes to the academic side. Like, do you know how heavy uni is? So it's quite a lot of stress and strain where you want to just celebrate at the end of the day. But because now there's a virus, I suppose to celebrate it, and it's like, so sorry, here's a degree, just take it and go. Like, that's not what I had in mind. Like, that's not what, when I was going through the motions of psych 1, psych 2, and psych 3, where I was like, okay, I can't. You know what I mean? Where I have to sit down and say, okay, so to career change, let's think. Let's put 2 and 2 together. Okay, you're gonna drop psych, you're gonna pick up IR as your major, and then you'll just put it as your sequence. You know what I mean? Just restructure, you're changing your whole life. You know what I mean? Just for you to get through that system. And then you do, and then they like look at you like, oh, wait,
it's whatever.
It's not whatever.
But you know, in conclusion, I think, not even in conclusion, but I think why now I attest to what you're saying is having experienced a graduation. I think the symbolic nature of it is like to hear your parents say, I'm proud of you. You know, you're the first generation to actually graduate. It's such a big deal, though. When you hear those words, you're like, oh shit. Actually, there's actually so much depth to this. So, coronavirus.
I think it's just like everyone is like, this whole thing has been disrupted in every way possible. And it's nothing that we could have ever prepared ourselves for. And like everyone is just like trying, like there's panic everywhere. Like everyone is trying to like make sense. And like sense is not making. Sense is not making.
It's the rams.
It's the same. Ciao.
But the irony, I was speaking to Peter the other day, and like she was telling me, because I was going through the most with me not being able to commute to China, and she was like, but last year you were always talking about getting a break, you know, like, because I was like, bruh, I went from high school to university to work. And I felt like, and I was speaking to my other friends, and we all felt like we were just thrown into it.
And you had to survive.
And I was like, I need to catch a break. And guys, I don't know, I'm a teacher, so like we have holidays. But even those holidays, I'm working.
You're working for them.
I'm working, I'm panicking, I'm like thinking about something. I'm binging on a TV series, but I'm still like, ooh, and as well.
Your mind is working.
You know? But like she's like, for once in your life,
force yourself,
have a plan set in place that something will happen, but just fucking
relax, bro.
Relax. We're always like, guys, we don't have time. Like, we don't have time.
And we do.
And then God said,
and then use time.
Just to think.
But I think the best thing about this is that like you can't really like have time with your friends. I mean, in countries where the government is not as serious as South Africa, like China, I know your friend could literally live across the road. And you literally can't go. Do you understand? But like, okay, fine. But this is the time for people to really just self-introspect. But maybe there's a silver lining. Maybe you're just supposed to be chilling at home without your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friend.
Be by yourself.
And just
stop it right there. I want you, baby.
No way. Is that happening?
I want you now.
Is that happening? You're
but please don't touch Leon. No one wants a break to be with them. Everyone is just like, I want to
be by myself.
I want a break to gym more. I want to, not even, you can gym at home. I want a break to just watch a series. I want a break to
sleep.
Smoke a blunt.
Okay.
Sleep.
Yeah.
My question is, okay, no, it's not a question. It's a question and a statement, I think.
Okay.
If my English serves me correct.
Yeah.
As English teacher.
Please don't tell people I'm an English teacher because my English is so bad.
Okay, no, we're all fucking up to it.
I'm a literature.
But with all those breaks that you take, man, it's not like you take them out of force. You take them out of decision.
Consent.
I get what you're
saying. Again.
Consent.
It works up to a certain point where you're like, okay, I want a break from Zaza.
Right.
Yeah.
It works up to a certain point where
if
you're
Zaza
like,
gave
okay.
you a break, that you
First,
didn't
no,
ask for.
You would fight for it.
Yeah.
So I feel like now we're being forced to
Take
take
a break.
I just got this job. I don't want to take
Me
a break.
too. Me too.
My money.
You and I. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, guys, sweetie. I
just got a job too.
Listen,
Okay.
I
haven't even started.
Exactly.
So at this point,
My
But when
friend,
you get that job and
I
then
feel
I
like
start tomorrow, you're like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
which can we just get one?
Guys, you know what? I think what's different
24.
with the two of you guys, with both of you guys saying you just got these jobs, you don't want to lose them. For me, it's a little different.
It's not
Because-
even about losing the
Listen,
job.
Yeah.
But you don't want to like not have it at the end of the day.
Yeah,
But I
You
mean,
just
want the
let me
money.
expand on his
No,
point.
let me explain from my point.
Yeah.
It's I don't really like the job that I'm in.
yeah.
So I'm using it as a stepping stone. So I
Okay,
want to gain
okay,
as
okay.
much knowledge to the point whereby when I approach another company and I want to sell myself to them,
You know
I feel
how
like it's
I can
commodity.
say that I'm selling myself properly.
Yeah.
As in, I know ShopRite inside and,
and
out.
out. I know exactly.
I know True Words inside and out.
Yeah.
So it's at that point because I've set goals for myself. I don't want to last in this job for over 6 months.
Okay.
I've set that period for myself whereby I want to learn as much as possible within 5 months, and then within the 6th month, I'm searching for another job.
Yeah.
I know how to sell
Yeah.
myself to the next job
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
at 24, 20, 25, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got confused for a moment. I
Thanks,
wanted
yeah.
to say, yeah, 20, bro.
2020.
You look it, man. You look it.
Don't lie to
I
me.
just the Twitter thing I saw.
Yeah.
How old would you have been?
2021.
Guys, can you joke, guys? That could be serious.
You know, you know what's crazy?
Guys, I'm confused.
The thing said, how old would you have been turning?
Say to.
2021?
Say to.
But that's
Who's
next
this?
year.
But meaning, what would you die?
You're going to die.
We are now traveling at 2000 altitude.
Who was in the US? I was. Did you bring the coronavirus?
But I don't know, like guys, I genuinely feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm being all hippie like about this.
Yeah.
But like, life is guys.
No.
Strong.
Angles.
And
Yeah.
really, but life is what you make it,
Right.
right? Do you understand? So like, yes, we're here in
Yeah.
this situation.
Waste
do you do
opportunity.
now?
Yes.
What do
Find
we do
it
now? Because I'm a very solutions based person. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like go through your emotions.
Right.
And your
But let's
feelings.
figure out how we're
Everyone's
gonna get out of
feelings,
this.
yeah?
Scared,
Yeah.
It's valid. What you are feeling, Leon, about your new job, so
Very
valid.
valid.
What I'm feeling, so
So
valid.
But China
Everyone-
is.
You're meant to feel things.
valid. But okay, Sila.
What do we
Then what?
Yeah.
You
Then
understand?
what do we
Like then,
What
then
now?
and then what?
What is it
Because I'm
now?
just
Yeah.
like, okay, guys, Silana.
And then-
Okay, because at first, for me, it was very difficult. Because for me, my situation, Corona affected me before it
Before it even
affected
affected
everybody.
us.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah.
So I was stuck in South Africa just waiting for
What's the
something.
name?
And it's the way
Yeah.
that bugs you because
Yeah.
you're like,
You don't
what
know
am I
what's
gonna
The
do?
Yeah.
uncertainty of
So
it.
now
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I tried everything, guys. When you force a situation,
Yeah.
I tried watching
can't
movies,
force the
I
unfortunate.
tried
Yeah.
writing, I tried creating online content for the learners that I used to teach at the previous school. I tried everything, but like when you just have to sit there and be like, okay,
Sit in it.
this
Yeah.
is the situation.
And I'm
Divulge.
And
Yeah.
do I have
Yeah.
control over it?
No.
No. Can I do something about it?
No.
what can I do to make myself happy? This will sort itself out.
Yeah. And when it does, it must find me ready.
Yes, it will find me ready. I will do the work because, guys, honestly, yes, we can sit here and be like, oh, yes, you see corona, but everything, I swear, whatever God you believe in, whatever spirit you believe in, whatever, even if you believe in yourself,
now is the time.
Works. And everything happens for a reason. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's about time.
For every action, there's a reaction.
Maybe
To listen to Boom Shaka.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's just like, I need to get my life together. And this is you saying, I need to declutter my room. You know?
That's the time to shaka boom.
Okay, guys, this is the Shaka Boom Boom break. This is that Shaka Boom Boom break, baby. Little ad break. We'll catch you in the next 5 minutes. Hey.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment in the comment section. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to be a part of this gang, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios.
I think it's time we confronted the situation in front of us.